Okay, the reason why I'm selling these products is, of course, it's for profit. Let's start there first. Everything's money. Check it out. It's all handcrafted right here. You're only gonna find this in Harlem, champ. Only in Harlem, nowhere else in the world.
Well, I sell books, I sell documentaries and films, but most of my stuff is geared towards African American history and African history and culture. I think there's a lack of African history and culture being taught in our school system. I think it's a lack of it in our cultural spaces. I think there's a lack of African culture and history in all walks of life in this country. So I think it's very important to have a place where people can come and purchase things that are relevant to them.
Right. Well, I've been here for what? I say we just got here for about, I did it a year here. I was over here before. I said I've been here about a year, 2 years. What I like about over here in this spot right here is that, of course, you got the corner social. That's a nice spot. You know, it's Lenox Avenue, of course. You got the Lenox Avenue is famous, you know, and it's a good spot where it's not a lot of traffic. You know, it's not a lot of noise. You know, sometimes we like these side blocks because it gives us time to relax and unwind while we're making our money instead of the bum rush of the city.
I would say since about 2001, 2002, we've been located here. And why it's significant is because Harlem is the cultural capital of Black America. That's number one. Number two, why the specific location is world famous. We have the Apollo Theater across the street. On the corner, we have the Teresa Hotel. We have the Harlem USA Mall right here, you know, and very importantly, we have the Mark 125 that we're standing right in front of that represents a significant part of Harlem's history and African American history. This was a place where you could buy any goods. This was an incubation program where small Black businesses came to get their names out there, build up capital for very low rents. It didn't go as planned, but it was a place that had a lot of energy. Well, I guess when I was a child and when I was a teenager, I was involved. My dad is an author, so he was one of the first Black authors to publish his own books, to self-publish. So he had us involved in his business, and they always encouraged, you know, my family always encouraged work ethic. When I was a teenager, honestly, I was either thinking about becoming a teacher or becoming a doctor. Those are the two things that I was interested in.
I wanted to be a truck driver. I was on the road, and you know, my whole life in a tractor trailer, you know, and I wanted to become a truck driver. From there, I just started learning things on my own.
People that are trying to become business owners, one thing I can say to you is stay vigilant, stay on the path, don't give up, stay creative, think outside of the box, and all things will fall into place.
First thing I say is stay at it. Stay at it. No, whatever happens. And sacrifice. Sacrifice everything you got. Instead of going to the movies, go study, go work on your art or something, or whatever it is you're doing. Instead of hanging out with friends, I could be doing something. I could be doing this, working on towards my craft and what I want to do. Stay true to your craft, because if you want, you only get what you strive for. So if you stay on this path of what you want to do, you're going to succeed in it.
And don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination.
And I think once you keep that at your center and you keep that at your heart, anything is possible. See? That's all. Cut.
Just move on up.